cracklings. So today I figured I would attempt to record me doing something with my hair. We're going to see how that's going to go. I've got a little bit of music going on in the background that may or may not be audible, and I'm going to see if I can try and talk through this because I have no attention span when it comes to speaking and doing my hair. So we're going to see how this goes. So I've done all my makeup, but I haven't put my earrings in, mostly because whenever I try and do my hair after I've put my earrings in, I get it incredibly caught on the earrings and end up just fighting it forever. So I'm pulling off a section right about ear area, putting the rest in back. This is based a little bit off of an updo that Allison's been doing lately because I keep seeing pictures of it and thought I would watch the video and then just decided that I would see if I could come up with my own interpretation of it that is not so taxing. Now, the thing is, my hair goes to my hip and my hair loves to make me infuriated because it pisses me off constantly. So because it's so damn long, there's some things that I can't quite do the same way as someone with shoulder length hair. So what I'm gonna do is pull this up very high, which means I have to look up a little bit so I don't have to flip my head upside down. So we're going to get that about as high up as it can go without disrupting the front pieces. And I think that there are tons of variations of this hairstyle that are readily available for people. And it's just all about how you want to do it. So I've got this long crazy ponytail I'm pulling through, but on the last loop, instead of pulling it all the way through, I only pull it part of the way through and then kind of adjust it so that it falls over the back of my head. And then I have these two longer strands still that I'm gonna just pick random sections of to braid, which is admittedly a long and tedious process to do little braids in hair this long, but nothing doing, I guess. But the main reason I don't do more interesting things with my hair more often is that in the mornings, I do all of this getting ready stuff before I eat anything. So I get up, I get dressed, I put my makeup on, I do my hair, I take my outfit picture, and then I eat something. And then after I eat something, I go to work. It's terrifically exciting, I'm sure, but that's just how my morning routine goes, and everybody's got their way of doing things in the morning. But I gotta say though, the kind of funny part about having crazy long hair, and it's still not as long as I think I'm trying to get it, is it's a lot of upper body strength to sit there and deal with it, having your arms up for long periods of time. There's no real blood flow and it gets tiring, especially for someone who doesn't go to the gym, so. Even if you can't quite hear my music, I can, and I can't help but sing along every so often, which is something I always do, whether I'm tattooing or in the car, which are the other main times I listen to music. Today I've got Dare Commissioner from the Atomic Blonde soundtrack because I love my 80s music, but I've been apparently binging a bunch of pagan folk for the last couple of days. Okay, so I have itsy bitsy black rubber bands going on here. I prefer to have clear ones, but I just happen to have the black ones that I've had for ages and somehow haven't lost. But it helps hold in place these cute little braided sections. We'll make a slightly bigger section for this one. Partially because it goes faster. Oh. This is terrifically exciting, I'm sure, but it's no more exciting for me than it would be for a viewer. So I'm not wearing lipstick yet because I have just the habit of putting my lipstick on last. And I was planning lipstick with this outfit. So this is going to be one of those outfits and one of those hairstyles where I'm going to be brushing my hair out of my face all day. Because as cute as it looks, my hair's favorite place to be is directly in my face. Sometimes I wish I had a vanity that had a seat, but no luck. Alright, I'll take an underside chunk over on this other side. I don't know if that is actually visible or not, because I really cannot see. Now, if I were fancier and if I had more time, I would probably do some of these as tiny fishtail braids, which was something that I had friends that learned to do it in like Girl Scouts or something when we were little, and someone totally did my hair in fishtail braids in middle school, and I loved it, and I spent years figuring it out and couldn't till some random day in college when I just happened to have it click, which was the same day that French braids finally made sense, because I couldn't figure out how to do those for ages either. But, you know, I know people who can't braid anything, so sometimes it just is slow going for me. Now, sometimes I wish I had hair beads for styles like this, except I just don't. And in all likelihood, I'm going to be super lazy and just leave the braids in, even when I take the updo out, sleep in them, and then just brush my hair around them tomorrow, so I don't have to do this again. But I'll have to see about that tomorrow, I guess. Because this is super crazy tedious, and I would rather be drinking my tea. Okay, once it gets too tiny, I just have to sort of like tap out on the motion because it's a little itty bitty braid. Alright, I'm gonna stop at 3, mostly because I think it would look kind of funky if I did too many. Alrighty, so it's subtle, it's simple, it's not very complicated. I don't know if I have any interest in adding to it. These are little acorn earrings that I made. But I have a box filled with hair clips, some of which I've showed off in a previous video. So when I put my hair up like this, which is pretty much what I did most of the summer, because I couldn't abide having it on the back of my neck, and ponytail means it's all the way down my back. I just would kind of half put it up like this, except I wouldn't do the front pieces, which was just suiting the look, I guess, that I had going today. So I now hide the earrings so you can't see them all day. And now I have to dig through my giant pile of lipstick for the right one. Kat Von D's Outlaw. into my morning routine. Hopefully that entertains somebody and you get some idea of how to do a crazy-ish looking hairstyle that's not actually crazy. Till next time, Darklings.